right, guys, I want to talk about your origin story.
Yeah.
Like, were you born inside a volcano? Have you always done? Yeah. Have you always done music? What's the background before you guys became Cloud Castles?
Yeah. So Al and I went to school together, so it sort of goes back to high school days, I guess. Yeah, we've always played in bands over the years. Different people, different bands, like a whole range of different bands. And so we were in a trio before, and then we kind of took it back to how we always used to jam, just going over to each other's houses and just really sort of really chill and just started.
Brought our own elements out.
Yeah, it's always the way we've done it, just kind of jam together. Like we often just get in a room and start just creating music, and so we kind of just got back to that and sort of came out with these songs, and we were like, oh, we should do something with these. So
did you find that the sound was easy to come by once you guys sort of relaxed and almost became yourselves in terms of jamming?
Yeah, I guess we tend to jam all different genres. So we joke that we're going to have a jazz album and
we're going to have an album with every genre by the time we're 90.
Kind of,
Rap?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
If Matt's up for it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we'll try.
I'll get on that train.
Yeah, please do. And so we kind of, I don't know, just kind of evolved organically. Yeah. So.
And you guys, you've brought out music before as Cloud Castles, haven't you?
Yeah. So we've put out a couple of tracks, but now we've sort of got this collection of songs that we've been working on, that we're releasing as an EP. So
it's going to be super exciting, coming out Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later, but let's talk about how you guys are quite creative in the sense of you're not just musicians, you're art. I mean, artist is such a broad term, but that's exactly what you do. You had made handmade sleeves for your puzzle pieces, is that right?
Yeah. So we've got a very hands-on approach in terms of creating, I guess. I think any band starting out, it's good to have that DIY ethos, and
I think we just like doing things ourselves, really.
Yeah.
If we can do as much as we can on our own, then we will. And I think there's so much more joy out of that as well, seeing the end result.
Yeah.
And yeah, none of us can really draw very well, but we thought we'd give it a try.
Give it a crack.
Yeah.
What could
Back to
possibly
your
go
10
wrong?
art days,
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So
it's really good. Do you think that your fans also get a kick out of it because it's something that you've made with your bare hands? Not only the music, but also the packaging of it.
Yeah, possibly. It's a bit more personal, I guess. Or
yeah, it's a bit more unique, I guess. It's kind of like a reflection of us when you're kind of doing all the different parts. You've got sort of that unique touch that no one else would have, I guess. Yeah.
And what would you say is your inspiration as a band in terms of other musicians? You sort of sound a little bit like something like Kate. Is there anything else that you find is...
Yeah, definitely. I think that pretty broad, we listen to a lot of different stuff, in terms of Australian music, anything from Something for Kate to Gang of Youths to King Gizzard.
Carnival.
Carnival, really proggy stuff as well. To even just indie and electronic stuff. So yeah,
it's quite broad.
Pretty broad. So kind of draw those influences and into this sort of washy, guitar-y, kind of dreamy sound.
Yeah, I feel like you get really lost in your music.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I guess the latest influence has been Dive and those kind of bands as well. Just very washy but yeah, we listen to about everything, so it's really hard to niche ourselves,
fire, walking in the daytime anywhere but here. Feel so uninspired as I kept cold and keeping from fear. lifelines disappear with no vanishing point, just a glimpse of a tidal wave. And I'm amazed at what you say to me, and the plans we have were never up to speed. And all you do is start to watch the field. So take these assassin thoughts. Take this one thing, sure. I know you had gold. If it pains, then I won't leave this for. If it pains, then I won't leave this for. And I'm amazed at what you say to me, and the plans we have are never up to speed. And all you do is start to watch the field. So take these assassin thoughts. What you say to me, and the plans we have were never up to speed. And all you do is start to watch the field. So take these assassin thoughts.
So let's talk about your new EP that's dropping Wednesday 4th, yeah?
Yeah, so Wednesday EP comes out, releasing it then and launching it at the Gasso upstairs.
Yeah.
With some awesome bands, Gymnastics in the 70s.
Oh, wow.
From Geelong, I think they are, and Santana as well. It's kind of like a folksy, so pretty like eclectic mix actually on the night. But
so you guys are sort of like you guys are like pop, but not really. Like you're like cruisy pop almost.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. You're just like indie folk, electric folk pop. I don't know.
Yeah.
How would you guys describe your sound?
I think we're still yet to define our genre, but I think we're on the way. I think since writing from our old bands and stuff, we've come a long way. And especially now, before having, say, 3-4 people in a band, now down to 2, it's really changed our whole writing attitude. And we kind of are still experimenting to try and find what exactly our sound is. But I think it's becoming more and more us. I reckon by the next EP we'd sort of be a little closer, but this one's, you know, definitely shows where we've gone. Yeah.
With this EP, does it vary in terms of each song has a different sort of genre, or is it more mixed, or would you say this is pretty clear where it's headed in terms of like the sound sort of continues through each song?
Yeah, I think there's some consistencies, like some sort of, you know, washy guitars, kind of like solid rhythms, like pretty consistent. But then each song's a little bit different as well, so there's like slight differences.
Beautiful.
And yeah, they're kind of written over the space of like a year, so there's probably a bit of development.
Beautiful. So you're playing at the Gasso on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's the album launch, and then you're also in Ballarat. Yeah.
Yeah, on Friday the 20th.
Beautiful.
October.
Can't wait. Good luck,
Cool.
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
for
so
having
much
us.
for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.